Hello.
Hey Gonzo, how are things going?
I just got back from a quick trip to the store and it was cold. It's cold here.
So, I tried to sum it up to the best of my abilities, but I'm pretty sure I missed a few things. So,
Well, I
do you
was
want to
trying to
tell everybody
prepare
behind the
and
scenes
I
if you do?
don't. I was trying to prepare and I don't have the stream up. So,
Oh,
what did you ended up saying about me?
oh well, I mentioned how you've done Tumblr blog dubs, did a little bit of voiceover work, and that you've read some fan fictions and stuff with a couple friends.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. I also do like mashup remixes on the side.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you want to ask?
He said, "Yeah, I have no concern." Well, Well, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys have been familiarized. If you guys know Gonzo's works, he's done a lot of different things. He's done that, I believe, the Pink Amina blogs, as well as the Molly blogs. He's also done I believe, the Discord Improves blog. I think you've done once or twice,
Yeah,
right?
once or twice. Although there's too much to cover, so.
I guess we can go right on to the very first question: is how long have you been a Brony, a member of the community?
I remember that I started becoming part of the fandom because I ended up discovering it. I do remember that my little sister watched it, but I passed it thinking it wasn't really for me, and then I ended up getting kicked out of the house by my own parents because I wasn't able to find a job, so I was staying at a friend's place. It was around late summer of 2011, and I was basically browsing around. I was used to be in the anime fandom, but then I ended up encountering Fluttershy going ape shit in the Grand Galloping Gala episode, and I ended up looking into some of the fandom, some fan art and stuff like that, and I thought, maybe I can do some of this. So basically, I started it from there, and it was, to be precise, around August of 2011.
Honestly, that's actually one of the first. That's actually some clips from that same episode. Is actually what got me into the fandom too.
Yep.
So
Crazy Fluttershy got me into this.
you're going to love me, and so the world did.
Yeah, let's just say I don't want to deal with her being pissy.
Thanks.
Anyways,
So, gonna go on ahead and ask this. How long have you been doing the work with music and everything?
I've experimented on it and off also around 2010, um, because I used to also listen to mashup remixes ever since college, which was around late 2008. I like the mashups. I thought of doing some. I've experimented a little bit with what I have. I looked up some stuff, and I pro I started posting my findings. Also around 2010 when I was living with my parents, and sooner or later I ended up getting some remarks. Just as soon as one remix ended up getting more views than I thought possible. Um, it seems that some people were kept up revisiting my remix of the Kitty Mark Crusaders theme to Metallica's King Nothing, and it was most of the comments were all about the picture that I used for like a placeholder, and the others was critiquing on how it should be, more blendable and whatnot. So that ended up getting me more into the music part as well.
Yeah, there's another question too. But how long have you been doing the voiceovers over the blogs and stuff like that now? Also, I'm going to open up the Q&A panel, so if you guys have any questions for Gonzo, then feel free to send them away.
Uh, Once I locate the stream, because I just lost it. It should be relatively easy because I think we had this talk and there it is.
For Equestria's Finest, yes, actually, he has done a couple of the Molly vlogs.
There we go.
In fact, I actually think those were some of the ones that you most actually were that most people liked. Actually,
yeah, that's
longest running series.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about that is it was just of curiosity because I used to do comic dubs also back in college. I went through the anime fandom. I did random comic dubs, some with friends and some all by my lonely little self, sitting in my own bedroom, with nothing better to do, and it just so happens that as soon as I entered the fandom, I ended up finding out about the Tumblr blogs, and I decided that. I ended up deciding to dub Pinky Meanie Diane Pie. I also decided to go and deal with Princess Molestia, who I'm not sure what to say. All I know is I ended up
took you in as her star pupil.
Not really certain. I wouldn't call star pupil. More like forced little patsy. But in all seriousness, I didn't think that even though Molly's pretty damn popular, I never thought that. I mean, hell, I didn't even thought that it would like gradually go up to like being one of my most viewed videos on my channel. It's like it's just amazing. And it was just a shock that I ended up getting subscribers because of it. And it was like, oh my god, I've done all I did. I've done pretty much all this stuff. I never even got half as much subscribers or views on any of my videos. When I ended up going through like a couple of YouTube channels. Some of them were shut down. Others were abandoned because too many copyright strikes using materials that I never thought would be. Nah. Well,
questions on this thing are lighting up like crazy right now. Okay, I guess we should go on ahead and hit some of those.
I'm done rambling, so.
Jeremy McDude asks, if you got into a multiplayer match with Gamer Luna and you knew who it was, what would you do?
Oh, crap. I think some of my people from Tumblr are now in this chat. Crap! Now I'm getting these weird questions on here, too! But, if by some strange reason I happen to be on a match with Gamer Luna, I'd probably be rage quitting because she'd be totally better than I am. I can only do so much in video games. I only have limited skill, but I work with what I got.
Smooth Enigma asks, what was your favorite mashup that you've done so far?
Favorite mashup? Oh dear, where do I start? I know that I really am proud of Monster in the Back Seat, which was Skillet and the Cataracts. I am also kind of fond of some of my recent work, like Policy of a Vampire, which is Depeche Mode, and that one song by, what was it? Psychogoth, I believe? I can't remember. But definitely my favorite so far is Monster in the Backseat.
Okay, next question is from Pegasus Meteor. What is comedy in your opinion? I don't really get the general gist of this question. I guess, like, what do you see as funny? What do you see as entertaining?
What do I see as entertaining in comedy? Something that you can really connect to and you can laugh at because you dealt with the same hardships, and it's like you dealt with it and it was bad, but once it's pretty much like reword it into something hilarious, you can easily relate to that, and it makes you feel a lot better off knowing that someone actually has to experience the same problems as everyone else.
Harry Z72 asks on, is there any updates going on for the next Molly?
I haven't even got started on that, and can I even be frank here?
Yeah.
Even though Molly is famous, it's starting to becoming more and more. When I started dubbing some of this stuff, it was fun to me and it was fun to do, and I really enjoyed doing it. But now lately, it seems more like an obligation that people are expecting me to do, and it's starting to lose its fun though. In all honesty, even trying to deal with doing as much as I can with Molestia, and dealing with voice actresses, because I get too many complaints that one guy doing all the voices, pitching them up, is not going to cut it, and I just try to like branch myself out there and get some actual voice actresses and try to fulfill people's requirements.
Because I think if I remember correctly, it was like, I think it was either episode 3 or 4 that you had started getting in some special guests. I think it was Vanamelon that you got.
Yeah, for like 2 episodes I got Vanamelon, and the recent episode I ended up getting MJ on here because we had a little talk on my other podcast that she was wanting to branch out from her usual Molestia voice, which is really sexy, and I decided that I should give her a nice chance to train herself to do some other voices. So I basically offer her up whichever roles she wanted, and I fill in the rest.
Stick Guy asks, any plans for future projects?
One of the things that I'm currently working on, that I'm trying to get some lines from, is a second installment to As Human Applejack and Rainbow Dash. It's like that Tumblr was like the 3rd most viewed on my channel, and it's like, might as well do another one. And I'm trying to get some VAs to partake in this as well. I ended up getting Purple Rosaline, who does a good Rainbow Dash voice. I got Webcake VA, who does Pinkie Pie, because I'm tossing some of the Apple Dash sister blog, Ask Human Pinkie Pie, into the mix. And I'm also getting this new girl that me and a friend of mine through the Gmod community worked with, who goes by I Am Shadow, who does an awesome Twilight voice.
Actually, yeah, I believe, if I remember correctly, we actually plan to have her actually pop up onto the stream sometime today.
Oh, good luck, because sometimes she's like, she's got a busy life, as to the rest of the people that I deal with. I mean, you can't really help it if they have to tend to their busy lives. Sadly, I have no life. I'm a hermit.
Let's see, another question on here. Okay, Joe D asks, why are you so amazing?
I don't know. You guys perceive me as amazing. I'm just a dude who just is a little, little off the beaten path of the normal, I guess. You guys just perceive me as awesome. I don't.
Mordorath the Galaxy Reaper asks, how long does it take to do a voiceover of a Tumblr blog video?
Depends on the amount of content that I have to deal with. I do know that it took me a couple of hours to do a full-fledged Molestia dub, and it might take me like a few minutes just for a simple comic dub, like some sort of comic that I happen to find on DeviantArt that's like a few panels long and whatnot. It ranges basically from like an hour to a few more hours of like non-stop work, thinking what would I put here to make it even more funny, or what am I thinking about when I read this particular thing, or oh, excuse me.
Sorry.
It's okay. and what would people might think if they happen to see the same things as I was misfortunate to to see.
Sugar Fox actually wants to know if you could do or planning on doing more Crusader dubs.
I probably should. Hell, some people are recommending me to do a whole lot of other dubs as well. Oh, I'm looking at the stream and I'm like, my love for you has been doubled by the mod. Aw, I feel so special. I should get that picture. That looks cute.
And screen capped.
Oh well. Let's see. I should try to do some Crusader dubs. Although probably with some actual VAs because Squeaky only goes so far. And well, why not? Hopefully there's a Cutie Mark Crusader blog out there that would be like that nobody has like tried to dub or is like okay for YouTube, because if it gets a little too like well, here's a little thing. Most of the dubs I ended up having to censor due to YouTube being very strict with what is on a video. Oh, I love YouTube. And I try to plan my stuff around so that way it meets YouTube requirements and it does not like flag any sort of like flags from the community guidelines, like no explicit porn, nothing too gross, and anything too copyright infringing, because well, even my line of work, I do get the occasional copyright IDs and copyright copyright strikes, stuff like that.
Now, I also know that you did a few things in Gmod, a few animation things in that.
Yeah, I totally should. If only I can work Gmod 13, because ever since Gmod 13 came out, I'm like, I can't handle this. Normally, during the beginning, it was like I was able to save my work and just go outside or cook myself some dinner or deal with another video or play games and whatnot or watch television. But ever since Gary's Mod 13, I'm like, I can't save it. I can't save my work and work on something else. I'm forced to have to do something like a full-fledged marathon of working. And I'm not gonna... And I'm sometimes not the patient kind of guy. I want to do this now. I want to get to it now. Oh my god, I can't get to... just like a major like clusterfuck of like panicness and stuff like that because of Gary's Mod features.
Let's see, taking a look through the questions here. One person asked on here, can you do a rage quit impression?
Are we talking about the actual show or just my version of a rage quit?
I'm assuming your version of a rage quit, I guess.
Because I could do it like right now, because seriously, there's one thing that's like pissing me off right now. I just saw it on the news. I have my TV muted on like CNN. The thing that really, really annoys me is fucking the knockout gang, where some sucker will just punch a defenseless person for no fucking reason, and it's seriously, this guy has done nothing to you, and you're gonna punch his lights out, might even kill him, and you're just gonna walk away being all like, hey, I did something, I knocked a defenseless person out, I have the strongest man boner. Fuck that shit, you fucking coward!
And there is your rage quit impression.
I seriously
also
can
a very true moral.
I could probably do more, but I'd rather keep myself.
Yeah. I think that covers actually all of the questions.
Uh,
Yeah.
what are we yelling about?
Yeah. uh, yeah. What was actually? I've actually got a question too. What was the first blog that you actually dubbed?
I believe it was Pinky Mina Diane Pie. It was back in the day when Crooked Trees was actually doing um, this blog and his artwork for the Brony community. I decided that I ended up seeing something, and I heard about all this cupcake stuff, dealt with Rocket to Insanity, but I haven't read the Cupcakes fanfic at the time, and I was like, I ended up seeing this Pinky Mina Diane Pie blog, and it was like, wow, this artwork is freaking awesome. I should like totally do this and share it with people who probably would want to see this. And I decided to go a little demented in the back of a friend's trailer. That way it's like there is no sound. And just let myself loose because I love this blog. It's really good artwork. It's got a great story to it. You can feel the characters' feelings and
Pretty much experience their emotions.
Yeah, in a sense.
Sympathize or empathize with the plots that they're dealing with and the problems. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I just looked back in it was about 2 years ago on your primary channel. It was one of your first videos. It was a video of clouds.
Video of what now?
It says, "Wow, a face in the clouds." 34 seconds. 2 years ago.
Oh, that was something random that I just posted up. That's like something I ended up finding through the weatherchannel.com. I sometimes try to share stuff that I happen to find on the webs with my friends. Even though some others will be able to find that out because the Weather Channel has its own YouTube channel now, and sometimes some of the content doesn't get on there because it's all crowded with like the national forecast and human interest stories that some people probably wouldn't even care much about. And it was just rather interesting though, and that's sadly one of the things that I ended up having to like actually like disable the comments because I was just sharing this very interesting video, and the next thing I knew, I'm getting discussions about atheism versus Christianity in the chats, and it's like, oh my god, why are you arguing about this? Why don't you go somewhere else and do this? Why? I guess face in class equals God or something. I don't know. I don't really follow any sort of religion really though. I'm not like an atheist or anything. There might be a God, who knows? But let's just say I'm loose.
I think it's just casual internet banter that's just carrying out.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you could look at something completely irrelevant to what the topic is at hand, and they're talking about something completely different in the comments section. I mean, just look at it now. Everything is Bob and this tank are building an army against Google+.
God, I hate that Google+. I can't remove most comments now, and now I just can't. There's certain instances I can't reply to them anymore. I'm like, dude, why did you broke something that doesn't need to be fixed? Google, why don't you stop being such a megalomaniac and actually do something for once?
Because I seen your video on there that you had mentioned that your comments were missing.
I went through like 3 videos just being that mad. I should have put that much effort into the next Molestia.
Let's see. Well, if you guys want to check out Gonzo's stuff, you can go and check out his channel at youtube.com/user/mindlessgonzo. He's done a ton of different blogs and dubs, so if you guys want to go check out some of the stuff that he does, then go check it out. Do you have a Twitter or Tumblr that you want to...
I have a Tumblr, but it's mostly like reblogging some not safe for work stuff. I can give it to you. Because it's like, well, I also am a great appreciator of art, and I just share it, even though some of it's like breasts and butts and the occasional, delicates. delicate parts. If
It's up to you. You want to just?
I gave it to you, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, once again, Gonzo, it was nice having you on the stream, dude. And it was awesome. Glad you could make it and take part.
No problem.
Can't wait to check out, see some of the cool stuff that you get to put out there in the future.
Glad to hear that, I guess. I don't know how to respond to that, sorry. But right now I'm getting kind of hungry and I should fix myself some dinner, so I'll take my leave. Thank you for having me.
No problem, dude.
Later.
Later, Gonzo.